here's a question for you. How long would you last if you lost your job? Now, knock on wood, because we don't want you to lose your job, especially if that's not your plan. But the question I want you to start off this video with is the question of how long you would last if you lost your main source of income. Now, like I said before in previous video, most of us get really comfortable in our corporate work environments and in our corporate jobs that we don't ask ourselves this question enough. So here it is again. If you had to lose your job, which is your main source of income, how long would you last? And if I say how long would you last, I mean you. I also mean all of the individuals that depend on you for you to sustain them. So that could be children, that could be parents, maybe even aging grandparents, or even a family that you support on your income that is not necessarily your family. How long would you last and still have money to do some of the things you enjoy, right? Like going out for a movie every now and again, or maybe date night with hubby or with wifey. How long would you last? So today we're going to have a conversation about not only diversifying our income, finding other ways to use, leverage our knowledge and skills to bring in more money so we can make a bigger impact in our world, but we're also going to have a conversation about automatic negative thoughts, also known as ants, that sometimes crowd our brains and cloud us from thinking about new ways to break and almost start to limit the beliefs that are holding us back. We're also going to talk about those beliefs that we've formed over time and are starting to limit us, especially around our earning capacity. Let's have our second conversation as part of the Level Up and Earn training video series. Welcome. Got some unlearning to do? Hi there, I'm Zanele Njapa, known to my clients as the Unlearning Lady, a past primary school teacher and now the world's leading voice on using key unlearning principles to self-disrupt, get unstuck, and transition successfully. Okay, crazy question, right? When I ask most people that question, it jolts us back into the present. It jolts us from our place of comfort around the jobs that we have. One of the biggest mistakes women make is thinking that their financial situation is something that is set. And I read that in a book and I thought it was absolutely amazing. So today's conversation is going to be around that. How do we shake up some of the things that we believe about our income, about our careers, so that we can start to ask for what we know we are worth in the marketplace as contributors? Now, before we go too far, one of the amazing individuals watched video number 1 that was a part of the series and said to me, oh my gosh, Zanele, the rate folder that was part of the activities is such a great opportunity, not only for us to negotiate higher salaries and high incomes and rates, but it's also such a great opportunity for us to understand how else we can start to bring in some moolah into not only our lives, but into the areas of our societies that we most care about. So that's the conversation we're going to have today. How do we diversify? But also, how do we start to limit those negative thoughts and even beliefs that we've built up over time? Now, speaking about the very first video that is part of the series, if you didn't watch it, don't worry too much. Yes, worry a little bit, because it is important that you start at the beginning before you come to video number 2. But if you haven't, I'd like you to put aside a bit of time during the rest of your week, or even just in the coming few days, to watch video number 1. But for now, I'm going to give you, because I'm such a kind person, a recap of video number 1. So if you didn't have an opportunity to watch it, here are some of the key ideas, key thoughts, key mentalities, and even the activities that individuals who participated in number 1 have done and are now ready to jump into video number 2. Let's go into a quick recap.